Hi everyone, welcome back to Crooked River Homestead. Today I thought I would give you a quick pantry tour of our small pantry here in the camper. And I'm going to warn you now, it's an organized mess is the the best way that I can explain it. But right now that's what makes sense for us, and there are some changes I'd like to make in here, but for now we've organized it the best that we can. So mostly what I have in here are things that cannot freeze, any canned veggies or anything liquid, that way. And also we do have some dry goods that we use all the time. So we're going to get you turned around and give you a little sneak peek. Hopefully you guys can see we don't have much daylight today. It's kind of cloudy and overcast, and we're not getting much light from the skylight here. But here I have my canned beets and just some miscellaneous coffee. And here I have my tomato sauce and tomato paste and some canned tomatoes down here. And here is my jam. We have blackberry and blueberry, and more tomatoes down here, and some canned ham and corned beef. And we have our stock of bone broth down here, along with green beans and a little bit of fruit. And back here we have beets and chickpeas and spinach and carrots. And I do have some miscellaneous items here, some extra coffee again, and my powdered coconut milk, our spaghetti sauce. We have Tim's peanut butter there, and some clams, and just some extra flour and oats ready to replenish my regular stock. Because if I see I'm running low, I may grab an extra jar from the outside pantry. And on the other side, we have, this is all canned chicken and turkey, hamburg, beef, and down here we have some pork. And this is kind of our organized, messy area. So these are all my baking, different kinds of baking flours, some dried fruit, and back there we have our coconut oil and olive oil. And on the top shelf we have our honey. And then I have my Pomona's pectin up there, some extra peanut butter, and more baking goods here. Here's my granola. Under under this basket we do have some chocolate chips, and there are definitely some holes in there that I need to replenish. And in the back we have our paper goods. We've got our toilet paper, Kleenex, and paper towels. And we also have our printer here tucked in the corner. This seemed like the best place to put it, and it seems to be working. And down on the floor we have our pet food, and these cabinets also come in handy for storing some of our goods. And I try to label what's in each cupboard to make it easier for us to find. And in the back window here I have my houseplants that actually survived from our move, and they did spend a couple nights in pretty cold temperatures in our vehicles before we could get them inside. But I'm still struggling with, you can see that I have some shish kebab sticks, yes, with the pointed end up, because our cat Boss was trying to kill this plant. We found her in there, sitting in there quite a few times. She likes to look outside the window, but it was, the plant did not like that. So these are a little bit of a deterrent. Sometimes she still manages to get in there. And then I have some of my books and my cookbooks back here. And we did install a shelving unit here. It's supposed to be like a bunk, another bunk area in the other bump out. And I just have my extra, you know, Ziploc bags and wraps and stuff like that. And this is really a messy area. This is a pull-out couch. This is where I would like to have, get this couch out of here and put some more shelves in here, because obviously we're not using it. But that is another project way down the road. So that's our little tiny pantry. The shelves as you go in used to be in the middle of the room, like a tower in the middle of the room, and they're just like cheap plastic shelving that we're reusing from our move, and they're not extremely sturdy. And so, and it just made it harder when they were in the middle of the room, because you were like, you know, scooting around sideways around the tower to get to the other side of the room and so forth. So it makes more sense to have them against the wall here. We had to make some adjustments to do that, but it seems to be working better. Well, I want to thank you for joining me today. Please like and share this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, we would love it if you did. And we will see you next time. Bye.
I'll keep praying to heaven and fighting like hell.